Hey, sorry I'm late. I got caught up reading my textbook. I know, I'm such a nerd. But that's why you asked me for help, right? Oh, here, I brought you a latte. We might be here a while, so I thought I'd get us some coffee to help us stay focused. I wasn't sure what kind you like, though. I know some people only drink black coffee, but I can't stand the bitterness. My favorite is a chai latte with a shot of espresso, so I got one of those for each of us. Hopefully it isn't too sweet for you. I have a bit of a sweet tooth myself, but maybe your tastes are a bit more mature. So, how are you? Final season is stressful, isn't it? I hope you've been taking breaks from studying. It's important to take some time to relax. Your mind can't function properly if it's overworked. I don't want you to neglect yourself. Your mental well-being should always come first. At least we're done with classes. I can't imagine managing studying for 5 exams while still doing homework and attending class. Oh, me? I've definitely been studying a lot. But don't worry, I've been taking breaks. I even left my apartment yesterday. I had a picnic at the park. I did bring along some light reading for a few of my classes, but it was still a relaxing lunch. Although, I think I spent more time preparing the food than I did eating it. You should make sure to eat proper meals too. I know it can be hard to find the time to cook when you're studying all day, but it's important. Just like taking care of your mental health, you need to take care of your physical health to do well on tests. And to just, live in general. So, please make sure to eat some healthy meals. Protein bars and chips don't count. And if you really don't have the time, you can always come over to my place. I can share some of my cooking with you. But enough about that. Taking care of yourself is important for doing well, but studying is also important. You're studying for your biology exam, right? I can definitely help with that. I picked up a few books at the library that we can use as references. When is your exam? Tomorrow morning? Ah, I see. So you've got most of your studying out of the way already. So we can just do some light reviewing today. Before I start a study session, I like to write down all the topics I want to cover with a few details. I brought some pens in different colors, so we can color code the outline. So, let's see. Let's write this down on a blank sheet of paper. We can start off by writing down the class you're studying for and the date. Perfect. Now we can add in the major sections you're reviewing with space in between so we can add the details later. And now to fill in the details. This is a good time to flip through your class notes and write down all the important topics. That way, you won't miss anything when you start to study in more detail. Since you've already done your detailed studying, why don't you try writing these topics from memory? Then you can go back and see if you remembered everything. Good job! Now we can make sure you didn't forget anything. Okay, good. Now I like to take a highlighter and highlight everything that I think I need to spend more time on. That way I know exactly where to focus my efforts. Looks like the outline is all done now. What should we review next? There's a practice exam for this class, right? Do you want to work through it together? Oh, so you already did half of it. Perfect. I can look over what you've done and then we can go through the rest of the problems together, okay? Okay, let's see. I'll just check over this really fast, okay? Okay, you did really well. So well that I'm starting to wonder if you really need my help studying. The only thing I noticed was on problem 3. You said genotype when you meant phenotype. They sound similar, so just be careful when you use them. We can go through the rest of the problems now. I'll let you try them on your own, and then we can talk about them if you need to. Go ahead and work on the first one. I'll try not to bother you too much. Are you stuck? That's okay. I know how frustrating studying can be. University is a lot harder than high school. I remember always being at the top of my class without even trying in high school. I wouldn't even study for my exams and I'd still get a perfect score. I really took my natural abilities for granted. I know there were students who would struggle with the material and still not understand it, but I couldn't imagine that. College came as a big shock to me. Suddenly, I couldn't get by without studying. I actually failed the first exam I ever took here. I thought that I was too dumb for college. It was a huge transition. But it's not always about being smart. Hard work can get you very far. And I managed to pass that class. With a C, yeah, but I still passed. After that semester, my grades got a lot better. I never learned how to study in high school. I just got by off my natural abilities to remember what we talked about in class. That wasn't enough for university. It seems obvious now, looking back. I work really hard for my grades now. And I know there are still students here who get A's without even glancing at the textbook. And that's okay. It doesn't mean they're smarter than me, just that they're better at taking tests. So, don't get down on yourself if you're feeling inadequate. Remember that everyone learns in a different way, at a different pace, and nobody has the same journey. As long as you get where you want to be in the end, it doesn't matter how long it takes you. Now, for this particular problem, I suggest you move on and work through a few problems that will be easier for you. Once you solve those, your confidence will have built back up and you'll be better equipped to solve this more challenging problem. You can apply that strategy on your exam, too. Save the most difficult problems for last, so you don't spend too much time on them. And once you've exercised your brain on the easier problems, you might find the solution to the difficult ones more easily. It's getting late, isn't it? But I think you're well prepared for your exam tomorrow. All you need now is some rest. It's important to get enough sleep the night before your exam. And you should spend some time relaxing too, to get your mind off studying a bit. You've done enough, so you shouldn't stress yourself out now. You know, I'm really glad we got to spend time together like this. I know we're only classmates, and we never really get to spend time together alone, but this was really nice. I'd like to do it again, if you want to. Maybe we can get coffee again, but leave the textbooks at home? Learning about biology is great and all, but there's someone else I want to learn about. Good night, and good luck tomorrow. I know you'll do well. I'll see you later, okay?